Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma. Bando mui savadana mate. Bando mui savadana mate. Jahara prasade bhai e bhava toriya jai. Jahara prasade bhai e bhava toriya jai. Krishna prapti hoy ya hoy te. Krishna prapti hoy ahoy te. Gurumukha padma vakya chite te koriya aikya. Gurumukha padma vakya chite te koriya aikya. Ahana koriyo mane asha. Ana koriyo mane asha. Shri Guru Charane Rati Eshe Uttama Gati. Shri Guru Charane Rati Eshe Uttama Gati. Jai Prasade Pure Sava Asha. Jai Prasade Pure Sava Asha. Chakuran Dilo Jai Janme Janme Prabhu She. Chakuran Dilo Jai Janme Janme Prabhu She. Dibya Gan Hriday Prokashito. Dibya Gan Hriday Prokashito. Prem Bhakti Aoite Avijavina Sajate. Prem Bhakti Aoite Avijavina Sajate. Vede Gai Jahara Charito. Vede Gai Jahara Charito. Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Atma Janata Bandhu. Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Atma Janata Bandhu. Lokenath Lokena Jivana. Lokenath Lokena Jivana. Ha ha Prabhu Kodaya Deho Mare Padachaya. Ha ha Prabhu Kodaya Deho Mare Padachaya. Ebe Jasku Sukchi Bhuvana. Ebe Jasku Sukchi Bhuvana. Ha Prabhu Koradoya Deho Mare Padachaya. Ha Prabhu Koradoya Deho Mare Padachaya. Ebe Jasku Suchi Bhuvana. Prabhupada Patita Pavana. Ha Prabhu Koya Doya Deho Mare Padachaya. Ebe Jasku Suchi Bhuvana. Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana. Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada. Jai Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Namah Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pachadine Nivishesha Shunyavahari Pashacha Deshatadine. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai. Hey, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jai. Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai. Hey, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai. Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jai Jai. Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jai Jai. Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai. Hey, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai. Radha Ramana Hare Govinda 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 Jai Jai. Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai. Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai. Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jai Jai. Hey, Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jai Jai. Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jai Jai. Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jai Jai. Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai. Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai. Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jai Jai. Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jai Jai. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribol, 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 Nitagor, Haribol. Nitagor, Haribol, 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 Agora, Haribol. Nitagor, Haribol, 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 Agora, Haribol. Jaya Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Baladeva, Jai Subhadra. Jai Jagannath, Jagannath, Baladeva, Jai Subhadra. Jagannath, Jagannath, Baladeva, Jai Subhadra. Jai Radha, Gopinatha, Radha, Gopinatha, Radhe. Radha Gopinatha, Radha Gopinatha, Radhe. Jaya Radha Gopinatha, Radha Gopinatha, Radhe. Jaya Radha Gopinatha, Radha Gopinatha, Radhe. Radha Gopinatha, Radhe. Gaur Premanande. Jai Om Vishabham Sabharajagajaya. Astatara Satasi Simad. A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki. Jai Om Vishabham Sabharajagajaya. Stote Satasi Simad. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki. Ananta Koti Vaishnava ki. ISKCON founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki. Prem Sakaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopina Shamakun Radhakun Giri Govardhan ke, Vrindavan Dham ke, Navadvip Dham ke, Ganga Mai ke, Yamuna Mai ke, Tulasi Devi ke, Bhakti Devi ke, Shamaveda Bhakta Vrinda ke, Gaura Premanande. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glory to Sisi Guru Gauranga.
By his grace from the cross of ocean to your suffering, and obtain the mercy of Krishna. My only wish is to have my consciousness purified by the words emanating from the Lord's mouth. Attached to the devotees, the perfection of the full world desires. He opens my darkened eyes and fills my heart with transcendental knowledge. He is my Lord, birth after birth, from whom ecstatic life emanates. By him ignorance is destroyed. Vedic scriptures see his character. Our spiritual master is ocean mercy. Fill up the poor and Lord and master of devotees. O master, you must know us. You are the share of devotees. The friends are all of the viewers. We dare to the devotees.
Shri Advaita Gadadhar
Baba Mahadava Jidevana Shri Advaita Chandrika Jidana Vidya Shiva Namnagadi Prachipata Prachasva Shri Krishna
The cup is done.
Even exactly by His grace, or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, but is always professional sort of acting. Swami Jayate Shri Krishna Kamakirtan.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Can I humbly request everyone to please turn their phones to silent mode? Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janaballabha Girid Bharatari Gopi Janaballabha Girid Bharatari Yashoda Nandana Braja Janaranjana Yashoda Nandana Braja Janaranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jayam Vishabab Sapadilajika Jai. Astatara Satasi Simade Si Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki. Jayam Vishabab Sapadilajika Jai. Stote Satasi Simad Bhakti Siddhanta Sarasi Thakur Prabhupada Ki. Gaur Premanandi. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, chapter 9, the passing away of Bhishma Deva, text 47. Tushtuvo munayo rishta Krishnam tad guyanama bhi Tataste Krishna Hridaya Swashraman Prayayu Punaha Tushtuvo Munayo Hrista Krishnang Tad Guyanama Bhi Tataste Krishna Hridaya Swashraman Prayayu Puna Tushtuvo Munayo Hrista Krishnan Tad Guyanama Bhi Tataste Krishna Hridaya Swashraman Prayayu Puna Vaishnavis. Tushtuvu, satisfied. Munaya, the great sages, headed by Vyasadeva, and so forth. Hrishta, all in a happy mood. Krishnam, unto Lord Krishna, the personality of Godhead. Tat, his. Guhya, confidential. Namabi, by his holy name, and so forth. Tata, thereafter. Te, they. Krishna Hridaya, Persons who always bear Lord Krishna in their hearts. Sahasraman to their respective hermitages. Prayayu returned. Puna again. Translation. All the great sages then glorified Lord Sri Krishna, who was present there, by confidential Vedic hymns. Then all of them returned to their respective hermitages, bearing always Lord Krishna within their hearts. Purport. The devotees of the Lord are always in the heart of the Lord, and the Lord is always in the hearts of the devotees. That is the sweet relation between the Lord and his devotees. Due to unalloyed love and devotion for the Lord, the devotees always see him within themselves, and the Lord also, although he has nothing to do and nothing to aspire to, is always busy in attending to the welfare of his devotees. For the ordinary living being, the law of nature is there for all actions and reactions. But he is always anxious to put his devotees on the right path. The devotees, therefore, are under the direct care of the Lord. And the Lord also voluntarily puts himself under the care of his devotees only. So all the sages, headed by Vyasadeva, were devotees of the Lord, and therefore they chanted the Vedic hymns after the funeral ceremony just to please the Lord, who was present there personally. All the Vedic hymns are chanted to please Lord Krishna. This is confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita 15:15. All the Vedas, Upanishads, Vedanta, and so forth are seeking him only, and all hymns are for glorifying him only. The sages, therefore, performed the exact acts suitable for the purpose, and they happily departed for their respective hermitages. Translation again. All the great sages then glorified Lord Krishna, Lord Sri Krishna, who was present there by confidential Vedic hymns. Then all of them returned to their respective hermitages, bearing always Lord Krishna within their hearts. Om Gana Chimadandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshun Militang Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. In this last part of the chapter of the first canto describing the passing away of Bhishma Dev, of course, you're at the conclusion of the Battle of Kurukshetra, an intensely emotional, dramatic affair. The battle is basically over, but the emotions are running high, especially because of the departure of Bhishma Dev. Now, understand that Bhishma Dev could give up his presence in this world any time he wanted to. But he specifically chose to wait until the decisive moment of the Battle of Kurukshetra, when he would be sure that Yudhisthira and the other Pandavas would be reinstalled in their rightful position. He wanted to depart with that happy knowledge that everything is all right, even though he was fighting on the other side for complicated reasons that most of you know. He departed in the presence of Lord Krishna, in the presence of his beloved nephews, or grandchildren, as they're called. First, there was complete silence. The Bhagavatam gives the example of birds becoming silent at the end of the day. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur gives a very interesting point. Why the example of birds becoming silent at the end of the day? They become silent because they think the day is finished. The day has been terminated. The birds don't understand because they have bird brains. They don't understand that the sun is simply out of sight and will make its presence known the next morning. So thinking the sun is dead, the birds become silent. Oh. Similarly, those who are unintelligent think that when the body ends, that's the end of the person's existence. First there was silence, and then drums played, the demigods showered flowers from the heavenly planets, because Bhishma is a cosmic personality at the very least. Actually, he's an eternal member of Krishna's entourage. So he simply joined the unmanifest Leela, the uppercut Leela. Simultaneously, he's present on a planet in Vaikuntha, where Parthasarathi, the Lord as chariot driver, holds forth. Then, for those of you into the fine print, the technical details, a portion of the eternally liberated soul, Bhishmadev, becomes one of the 8 Vasus in the heavenly planets and participates in the Bhoma Leela, the earthly pastimes of Krishna. So the eternally liberated Bhishmadev, the original personality, is always with Lord Krishna. But you see, the residents of the spiritual world, the eternal residents of the spiritual world, also have expansions, just like Krishna has expansions. So Bhishmadev's expansion as one of the 8 Vasus went back to the heavenly planets. So he's at least a cosmic personality, but he's far beyond that in his ramifications and manifestations. He's an eternal associate of the Lord. Krishna is Aja, of course, unborn. And we are also Aja, unborn. So that similarity is there. But there is a major difference. Krishna never takes a material body, whereas we, due to misuse of our independence, seem to be connected with the material body. Of course, the Vedas say very definitively, asango hyam purusha. There is never a connection between the spirit soul and the material body. So then your question will be, well, how do we feel like we're the body and mind if there's never any connection? This hallucination of a connection is managed by the false ego, ahankar. We have 2 factors that are always cooperating with one another to our detriment. The mind and the false ego. Together, they make for material existence that we go through. Our own mind and our own false ego. So the imaginary junction between matter and spirit is dreamed up by the false ego. That's why Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, ahankara vimudatma kataham iti manyate. Bewildered by the 3 modes of material nature, the conditioned soul thinks, I am the doer of all these activities. It takes us a while for us to understand the depths of that statement, because it seems so natural that we're the initiators of activities, we're the doers, we're the executors. Gradually, as our consciousness starts to become pure, we realize how dependent and helpless we are. All the movements of our body, the functions of our mind, the external environment, it's all under the control of higher personalities. Even when we relieve ourselves of bodily waste, there's a demigod in charge of that. Yet, we're like foolish little children, 4 years old, thinking, oh, I can pay the mortgage. I can pick out a car and pay for it. Did you say like that when you were 4? You knew you were dependent on your parents, yes? Have you forgotten? He said he forgot. Now you're a teenager now. Huh? Oh, you're the teenager. Oh, okay. Now you're independent, right? You know exactly the way the world functions, right? So we're like that. We think that we're self-sufficient. And that illusion of our feeling self-sufficient is managed by the false ego. You are it. You can take care of yourself. As I often explain when I'm doing outreach programs, the desire to enjoy is not innocent, because as soon as you desire to enjoy, you must control. So many people think, well, that sounds a bit too severe. I mean, I admit I want to enjoy. Who doesn't? But me, a controller? I'm a nice person, you know. I'm a cooperative person. No. Anytime you want to materially enjoy, there must be an element of control there. It may be something as subtle as coaxing someone, influencing someone. Wouldn't you really like to do this? That's control. You want to get your way. Even you may think, my way is for the betterment of the other person or persons. Still, that's control. So this is the problem with the enjoying propensity as manifest in the material world. You cannot enjoy without an element, no matter how subtle, of control. Therefore, as Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, prakritistani karshati, you're struggling in the oppressive material atmosphere, which is impeding your attempts to enjoy and control. But we don't ever blame material nature. Who's been taught in school that the real culprit in screwing up your life is material nature? No, you're never taught that. The real oppressor is material nature. But we're so foolish, influenced by Krishna's illusory energy. We're so foolish, we basically have concluded, let nature's laws act on me. That is organic, natural lifestyle. Just be with it, let it be with you. Trust in the universe. Live for the moment. That is slavery. Imprisonment by material nature. Yet we are aja, unborn, just as Krishna is unborn. But we make the mistake that embodies us. And that's the source of all our problems. Now, there's a fine print regarding Bhishma Dev. Yes, he's given up his body. And indeed, Yudhisthira is momentarily lamenting. Just momentarily, because human emotions are there in the liberated souls. But he knows that Bhishma Dev, first of all, is not his body, but secondly, that Bhishma Dev didn't have an ordinary material body during his presence in this world. He had a spiritualized body. So Yudhisthira knows all that. Bhishma Dev is an eternal associate of the Lord. His apparent giving up of a material body was actually not factual. He's not like a conditioned soul who has a material body to give up. Bhishma's body was like the iron rod in the fire. It acts just like fire. Still, Yudhisthira grieves for a moment, because to be separated from such a great soul is very spiritually painful, but spiritual pain is also soothing. It This cannot be understood on the material platform. The pain of spiritual separation. You would say, well, pain is pain. Who wants it? But on the spiritual platform, the highest experience is the pain of separation from Krishna. And the pain that devotees feel in separation from a great devotee. That kind of pain is not composed of the three modes of material nature. So certainly Yudhisthira Maharaj is missing Bhishma Dev, who has just departed before his eyes. And because Bhishma Dev is a cosmic personality, at the very least, as we said, the demigods are showering flowers, drums are playing after the initial silence. And then Krishna is always glorified in every circumstance. Krishna is completely in the center. Therefore, at this momentous occasion, naturally, all the great sages glorified Lord Sri Krishna by reciting Vedic hymns. Because, as Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Vedaishta sarvair ahameva Vedya, by all the Vedas I am to be known. Furthermore, as today's verse says, the sages all returned to their respective ashrams, carrying, as always, Lord Krishna in the heart. This is the state we all aspire for. Krishna is already there in our heart, but we want to become aware of that and take direction from Krishna in the heart, who promises in Bhagavad Gita, Tesham satatayuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami bhuti yogam tam yena mamupayanti te. To those who are constantly devoted. This is the advantage of constant 24/7 devotion to Krishna. For those who are constantly devoted and who serve me with priti, with affection, not by force or injunction or regulation. You have to do this because you have to. No, with priti, with affection. Krishna says, I give them personal instruction. How to please Krishna, how to make rapid progress back to Godhead. So yes, Krishna is instructing everyone in Bhagavad Gita. By aiming his instructions at Arjuna, he has instructed everyone in all times and all places. But Krishna also promises a bonus. Besides what I say in Bhagavad Gita for everyone, because everyone has an individual relationship with Krishna, I'll give you customized instructions on top of the perfect instructions I've already given. And yet here we are still feeling abandoned by Krishna, neglected. Why doesn't Krishna notice me? And he says quite clearly, I'll speak to you as Bhagavad Gita, I'll speak to you as Srimad Bhagavatam, and on top of all that, as if that's not enough, I'll personally, from within your heart, give you customized instructions how to go back to me. So this is the advantage, the bhakti advantage. So these sages are always aware that Krishna is in our heart. They're always taking care to think of Krishna's service. And as we hear from the purport, Krishna, although his devotees are always thinking, how can we do something for the pleasure of Krishna? Krishna wants to come under the care of the devotees, as he does with Mother Yashoda. We're talking about intimacy. Even though Bhishma Dev's relationship with Krishna is not like the gopis in Vrindavan, still there is intimacy. So much so that a whole chapter of Bhagavatam is dedicated to the passing of Bhishma Dev in the presence of Lord Krishna. So now that Bhishma Dev has departed, Yudhisthira has some important tasks to execute. What about his uncle and aunt, Dhritarashtra and Gandhari? He wants to go to Hastinapur immediately to console them because they had such inconceivable loss in the battle of Kurukshetra. Gandhari lost 100 sons as well as grandchildren. Some of you may know what it's like to lose one child, but 100 children all in one battle, in one swoop, and grandchildren too. Therefore, Gandhari, Srila Prabhupada says, is equally spiritually powerful as Bhishma Dev. She could withstand all that pain and remain fixed in the ultimate goal of life. Krishna is going also, but Yudhisthira will play the main role in easing the lamentation of his aunt and uncle. And although Dhritarashtra has done so much havoc because he favored his evil son Duryodhana, he's still going to give advice about management and government to the now properly established Yudhisthira. This is how magnanimous Yudhisthira is. He's going to take managemental advice from Dhritarashtra, who is very much the cause, along with his son, Duryodhana, of the whole fiasco of the Battle of Kurukshetra. But this is how magnanimous Yudhisthira Maharaj is. He has no enemies. He's able to bring everyone on board. He's not a politician who says, well, I'll make some alliances with some of my political foes, and I'll get some fame in that way, or I'll balance out things, and that'll be better for my regime. No, Yudhisthira Maharaj is acting from the heart. He has no enemies. Ajata Shatru. He's showing the exemplary qualities of a monarch in real human culture. Let's contrast this scene of the departure of Bhishma Dev and the actions of Yudhisthira Maharaj with the departure of Hiranyaksha. We'll go to the 7th canto, and there you find Hiranyaksha's older brother, Hiranyakashipu, in a complete rage. What is this nonsense? This despicable Vishnu has killed my brother. Hiranyakashipu is so angry, he's staring at the sky, and the sky is smoking because of the anger, the red-hot anger of Hiranyakashipu's vision. And he vows, I'm going to get that Vishnu. When I catch him, I'll cut off his head, blood will flow, and my brother, my deceased brother, will be so satisfied because my brother loves sucking blood. He's over the top, to say the least, with anger. So he has a two-pronged program. First, he's going to destroy all spiritual culture, Brahminical culture on the earth. He gathers around him his demoniac associates, and he gives orders. Destroy ashrams, destroy pasturing grounds, destroy Varnashram Dharma, destroy the Brahmanas, the Kshatriyas, finish everything that's auspicious for human development. Because he's figured out, we've got to water the tree at the root, yes. By killing Vishnu, everyone will dry up. But we'll have a two-pronged approach. We'll also attack the culture and the persons who are dependent on Vishnu. So we'll go at Vishnu from both sides, a two-front war. We attack Vishnu, I'll take care of that, don't worry, I'll kill Vishnu. Meanwhile, you demoniac associates, you destroy the Brahmanas, you destroy spiritual culture. because Vishnu depends on yajna offerings, you see. So by shutting down all the yajnas, Vishnu gets no offerings, and he's finished that way also. Brilliant, huh? But he has some family affairs to tend to. So while he's raging with anger, he still has to deal with Hiranyaksha's widow, his sister-in-law, and Hiranyaksha's sons, the nephews of Hiranyakashipu, and the mother of both Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, Diti. They're obviously in a devastated state, and so Hiranyakashipu, being a responsible family man, is going to console them. So he switches gears because he's a superb diplomat. One minute he's raging with anger, the next minute he's offering words of consolation to keep the family together. Now you might wonder, we know originally Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha are Jai Vijay, but they are so much into Asarika Bhava, the emotional state of rebellion against Vishnu, of being a demon, an asura, that they've forgotten any spiritual inclinations. They really are the real thing in terms of being a demon. Don't forget that. Yet, Hiranyakashipu recognized that there is Vishnu. So he said, wait a minute. How can he be a genuine demon when he recognizes not only Vishnu's existence, but also Vishnu's position as the chief? He knows that, the acharyas point out, but he doesn't care. Just like a criminal knows there are police, but I'm going to commit crimes anyway. Who are they to stop me? So Hiranyakashipu recognizes that there is a chief to the cosmic manifestation, but he doesn't care. And he's very angry. Why is this Vishnu interfering with my life, with my family, killing my brother? In other words, why doesn't he just stay up there wherever he is and leave us alone? Just like sometimes people today protest against the idea of a God who's supervising everything. They say that I don't want any cosmic chaperone in my life. You know what a chaperone is? Everyone knows that word. Old-fashioned. I was talking about it in Auckland last Sunday. Chaperone from the old days means that parents wouldn't let their daughter go out alone with a guy. There had to be an adult supervising their date. Sounds like dinosaur times, yes? That's called a chaperone. I remember during my boarding school days, these ritzy boarding schools in New England in the USA, and sometimes they would have school dances. It was an all-boys school, so they would bus in the girls for a day from all-girls schools. And so you can imagine everyone is quite fired up. They've got like 12 hours. But it was very difficult to slink off into the forest because the dance had chaperones, faculty members who were also out on the dance floor pretending to, with the wife, pretending to just be minding their own business, which they weren't. That's a chaperone. Okay, everyone knows the term? Yes. So, of course, the boys resented that. Get these faculty jerks out of here. We've got 4 hours. We've got to make it through the door into the forest. So I remember once my mother had one boarder staying in our house, just to bring in some extra income. It was a big house. So, and the boarder was about in her 20s at the time. And I had a cousin who was also in his 20s. I was younger. I was like 14 years old. So I had a cousin who was in his 20s, and he was visiting. And so my mother had to go somewhere for the weekend. And she was taking all the kids with her. And that meant that my cousin in his 20s would be alone for the weekend in the house. So being a strict Christian lady, my mother felt she only had one alternative because she had to go. She alerted the next door neighbor, could you please be the chaperone and just be mindful of what's going on in the house next door to you, because this young lady is there, and my nephew is there, and that's not the Bible's way, and we need to make things tidy. So of course, when we kids heard that, what Mother had done, we all kind of chuckled. Oh, yeah, right. The neighbors, they were accustomed to my mother's strictness, so the neighbor just duly agreed. Oh, sure, yeah, I'll be right next door. Don't worry. So that's a chaperone, and we won't describe what happened that weekend, but moving right ahead. Well, my mother made an endeavor, do things properly. Although all the kids do, this is futile. We know what's going to be going on. So we may resent the cosmic chaperone. Who is this Krishna to interfere with my life? You find people saying like that. Prominent atheists in the world are always attacking that concept. They said, look, don't be a kid. Be an adult. You don't need some cosmic chaperone to lean on. Just understand there's none of that. Grow up. Get out of your tooth fairy world. Forget about Santa Claus, meaning there's some kind of God who's going to reward you. There is no cosmic chaperone. There's no witness, no maintainer. Everything is up to you and how you give your life meaning. It's all up to you. So Hiranyakashipu is more advanced than the asuras of today. He knew there is Vishnu, but I don't care. I'm not doing what he says. Just like when you go to places where people have a problem with the police, the police car drives up the street and people just, what are you doing here? Just get out of here. There's sections of Sydney like that. Yeah. How dare you patrol our neighborhood? You just cause problems putting innocent criminals in prison. So that's Hiranyakashipu's attitude. Vishnu, just get the hell out of here. You exist. He understood that Vishnu exists, but he didn't want anything to do with following Vishnu. Moreover, Hiranyakashipu felt that he believed that Vishnu is like a little child who can be influenced by offering the child a sweet. He's got no stability. He can be swayed so easily. So somehow, Hiranyakashipu thought, the demigods got to Vishnu, bribed him with some sweets, some yajna offerings, and then enlisted Vishnu in killing Hiranyaksha. That's how Hiranyakashipu thinks of the whole situation. So therefore, he's going to kill Vishnu. He's going to kill Brahminical culture, because he knows Vishnu is Brahmanya Deva, the Lord of the Brahmanas. I finish off the Brahmanas. That's another way to attack Vishnu. But he has to console his grieving sister-in-law, the mother, the nephews. And so what does he start telling them? We are all spirit soul. We are not the body. He explains that just like at a cafe or a restaurant or a hotel, so many persons gather And then when the meal is over or when the night is over, they all scatter. Similarly, we come together as families temporarily, and then we scatter. That's the way life is. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada expands upon that analogy of the hotel by using the example of seaweed on top of the waves in the ocean. The waves sometimes bring the seaweed together and sometimes separate the seaweed. Families come together and families separate. Moreover, prisoners, they're together in the prison for a while, but then when their sentence is over, individually they depart from the prison. So we're like that. We're imprisoned in a material body, undergoing a particular sentence, prison time, and then when each individual's time in a particular body is up, the individual leaves. So this is Hiranyakashipu speaking like that to his relatives. He accepts the existence of the spirit soul. He can preach Atma Tattva, the science of the self. He explains that if you look at the world and see the whole world around you moving, it's because you've got an eye problem or you have a heart problem. The world around you is not moving like someone with a medical problem will see. It's due to your fault. Similarly, Hiranyakashipu pointed out, the conditioned soul, by identifying with the body, thinks that that person is changing when actually it's just the body that's changing. You have faulty vision. So he's speaking like this. Now you might wonder, if he's a demon, why does he accept the existence of the spirit soul? How can that still be demoniac? But he doesn't accept the supreme Atma. Therefore, today you meet so many persons who will say, yeah, I'm spiritual, yeah, we're all spiritual, we're all spirit soul, but never do they acknowledge subordination to the Supreme Soul. So now I hope you're clicking on it. Hiranyakashipu accepted Atma Tattva, but that's it. Yes, we're all spirit soul, but there is no need to subordinate yourself to the Supreme Soul. That was his program. Therefore, he's still classified as a demon, in spite of his metaphysical knowledge, which is beyond what most people today have. But today, as I said, you'll meet so many persons. Generally, they're innocent. They just talk spiritual stuff, but they don't have a clue. But sometimes they're very vehement. There is no need of connection to the Supreme Soul. You explain to them, well, yoga means connection. So what is that ultimate connection? Just be spiritual, that's all. Yes, you're not the body, you're your spirit, and that's it. There's nothing beyond that. They don't want to think of anything beyond that because that means service. They're concocting that spiritual life should be an escape from any kind of service, when we know that spiritual life means changing from serving the illusory energy to serving Krishna's spiritual energy. So Hiranyakashipu is a classic example of someone who understands that there's a spirit soul, but is against the Supreme Soul and subordination to that Supreme Soul. He goes on and on with his explanations. The family still isn't pacified. So he recites a story from the Puranas about a king who died on the battlefield. A real Kshatriya, a real warrior. Even though he was slain on the battlefield, you see his dead body and he's biting his lip like in defiance. You've killed me. Still, I've got valor, I've got bravery. It's hard for us to understand this genuine Kshatriya mentality. To the very last second, he's showing his Kshatriya honor and bravery. But he's dead now. And his queens have come onto the battlefield, and they're all crying. Their tears are pouring over the feet of the dead king, and they don't know what's going to become of them. They're collapsed at the feet of their dead husband. Obviously, the king had more than one wife, which is these days, as Shukadeva Goswami predicted in the 12th canto, Daksham Kutumba Badanam. If a man can maintain one wife and two children, he's considered supremely expert. Whereas in other yugas, that's considered a joke. One wife and two kids, you can't maintain that? So Shukadeva Goswami predicts to Pritchett Mars, this will be one of the symptoms of Kali Yuga. Daksha, a man who can maintain one wife and a couple of kids, is considered noteworthy in terms of expertise. This king obviously could successfully maintain more than one wife. But he's dead, so they're all crying at his feet. And they won't let his body be cremated. Because according to the strict Vedic injunctions, if you die during the night, you should be cremated before morning. And if you die during the day, you should be cremated before nightfall. According to the strict classic injunctions. So there's a problem here. The queens won't let the body be taken away. Now, they may have some other reasons besides grief, which Prabhupada points out in the purport. Because at that time, the tradition was that the loyal, chaste wives would enter the funeral fire of their deceased husband. So evidently, the grief shown by the queens may not have been so pure. They might have been thinking, don't take the body away and make a fire because we don't want to go in the fire. These are classic Vedic times when the wife felt, the widowed wife, the newly widowed wife, felt the pain of separation to be more intense than the fire itself. It's inconceivable now, isn't it? Psychology is totally different. So you have to keep that in mind. Because right now you're thinking, why would they want to enter the fire? No way. I've heard it in my travels around the world from not devotees, but non-devotees who I happen to know about. And the lady will just say, I'm so glad he died. Finally, after we stayed together for 30 or 40 years, that's enough. Yeah, I've heard it. So we're far from Vedic culture. So anyway, the point is that these queens were, for various motivations, not leaving the dead body of the husband so it could be cremated. They were wailing so loudly that Yamaraj in his kingdom heard it, heard the grief, and he decided he had to come in order to get the situation to move along. So he came in the form of a little boy, knowing that for preaching, this is the most effective way. Because when little boys speak philosophy, everyone thinks, oh, it's so cute. Have you ever tried it, speaking philosophy? Well, I know when your parents taught you to recite Bhagavad Gita verses, right? And everyone, all the adults, remember when you were little and recite verses and all the adults they'd all smile. Oh, what angels, right? So Yamaraj, his Sankirtan tactic was not simply to wear regular clothes while distributing books, but he disguised himself as a little boy, knowing he could get away with saying anything, whatever he wanted. And people wouldn't think he's like, oh, he's a heavy Swami. So there's Yamaraj, trying to move the situation along so the body can be cremated. So he tells the queens a story about some birds, Kalinga birds. Said there was a female bird and a male bird, and they had little baby birds. And so the wife, the mother, was out looking for food to bring back for the family. And she fell into a trap set by a hunter. Her husband saw that. Oh no, my wife, she's finished. She's caught by the hunter. Oh. So the husband's lamenting, Providence, destiny, how could you do this to me? I'll be left with these children. Why are you taking away the mother? We can identify with that sentiment. That you always blame destiny, blame God. I've seen surveys done in Australia about what happens when Australians are dying in the hospital or in a hospice. For the most part, they're angry, but who do they blame? It's different from the USA. The surveys in the USA, which is supposedly a religious country with thousands of nuclear weapons, and no health care. In the USA, when people are dying, they get angry and blame God. How could you do this to me, God? In Australia, which is not so theistic, when people are dying, the surveys say, what do they blame? The government. Yeah, I paid my GST. We've got Medicare, we've got all, single coverage, hospitalization, all that. Why am I dying? They don't think of God. They just blame the government. What's the prime minister doing? I'm dying, We pay all this money in taxes, GST, this, that, the other, and I'm dying. So the male Kalinga bird blamed Providence. He's lamenting, how will I go on? How will I go on? I'm left with the baby birds. The mother's caught. She's finished. And then what happens while he's lamenting, Yamaraj describes. The hunter shoots his arrow at the father bird. And the father bird is finished. So Yamaraj is making the point that you're wasting your time lamenting. You'll be finished also. What are you going to do about that? What's the real purpose of your life? So bear in mind, this whole presentation is being done by Hiranyakashipu, who understands, as we said, Atma Tattva, but refuses to accept subordination to the Supreme. Contrast the departure of Hiranyaksha with the departure of Bhishmadev, in which all the great sages have Krishna firmly in the center. And they're singing Vedic hymns. Whatever they do, they're carrying the Lord in the heart. And they're always glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is what makes the difference. Wherever there is glorification of Krishna, the atmosphere must change. You may not be able to see the full effects of your mass glorification of Krishna. Sometimes you may become discouraged. Oh, will the people ever listen? Do they become affected by the Harinam, by the book distribution? We know they like to pay for prasad, but does it really affect them? Does it really purify them? Sometimes we can become discouraged in that way. But we need to see through the eyes of knowledge. And then we'll see something differently. We don't know the full effects of our outreach activities. We're not the super soul. One last point. I remember during my Iron Curtain years, preaching underground in communist countries, the few of us who were doing that service never thought the situation would change. We just marched on basically blindly. Prabhupada told the very few of us, if my books are distributed behind the Iron Curtain, communism is finished. When you're actually there in those countries, you could never see such a thing or expect such a thing. It was like an ironclad prison. But some or other, Srila Prabhupada, by his extraordinary empowerment, was able to get a few devotees to march forward in such an impossible situation. Sometimes devotees ask me, what if your guru tells you something that's very difficult? What do you do then? For the very few devotees who were doing that service, this was the situation. It was like Prabhupada pointing to water and saying, it's dry land, walk. Wait a minute now. There's water there. It's a lake. It is dry land, walk. I remember one devotee was telling Prabhupada that, Prabhupada, it's so dangerous, it's so harrowing and nerve-wracking, no one else wants to go. He thought Prabhupada would back off on that one. And Prabhupada said, then go alone. You wouldn't want that kind of guru, would you? Oh, my goodness. You'd figure out some way around it, right? You would do what Pratapana was telling me is called the 31 flavors approach. Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors ice cream. Okay, Guru says this, Guru says that, I'll pick this and ignore that. And after all, there's 31 flavors. I'll just pick out the flavor I want and ignore the other flavors. You'd figure out a way how to get around the heavy order of the spiritual master. But Prabhupada gave us no wiggle room. So here you are all glorifying his divine grace, as you should. He was so loving, yes, but real love means to please Krishna. He was so flexible, yes, but when he wanted a devotee to do something, as the senior Vaishnavas here can tell you, just like with Chaitanya Charitamrita, he wanted so many books in X amount of time. Devotees had been producing one book every 6 months. And Prabhupada was very dissatisfied with that. So he threatened the devotees. You come up with a plan to give me the books quicker. And so the devotees were really just devastated. Because not only did Prabhupada demand a plan, but he said, unless you come up with a plan, you're all finished. Well, they really shook him up, yeah. You don't know about this Prabhupada, do you? Oh, Jai Prabhupada. Just like your father sometimes can say, you will do this, right? And what do? Maybe you. Well, if you wanted to be a genuine disciple of Prabhupada, there was no maybe. So he threatened the devotees. Either you give me 17 books in 2 months, or you're finished. So devotees overnight racked their brains, and they came up with a magnificent plan. And they knew Prabhupada would be so happy. So on the next morning walk, they presented to Prabhupada. Prabhupada, they were feeling very proud. And we have a plan that instead of giving you one new book every 6 months, we'll give you one book every month. We'll have increased our speed 6 times. Jai Prabhupada. Prabhupada just told them, in so many words, forget it. I want 17 volumes in 2 months. Oh, you couldn't believe how shocked they were. This is for real. But then, somehow or other, when the devotees involved finally accepted that this, you couldn't change what he wanted, they put their minds to it. Again, it was like saying, this is dry land, when you know it's water. And try to understand how managers think. You can ask Pratapana Prabhu, other senior vices, Adi Purusha, you're here. Bhagavad Ashraya. You got, logistical mindset. Well, 1 + 1 = 2 here. You couldn't say that to Prabhupada. You see, certain amount of manpower, certain amount of time. No. 17 books in 2 months. It was a panic. And you couldn't say to Prabhupada, what are you going to tell? I think I need a Siksha guru. There are other gurus visiting this temple. We'll get around you. You couldn't do that. I can't explain to you the panic. But when devotees put their minds to it, an extraordinary energy descended, inconceivable to this very day. And indeed, they did it. Against all material odds. I've told you some of the story before. When the final book rolled off the press, the books were being printed in the U.S. at that time. The final volume of Chaitanya Charitamrita rolled off the press. The devotee was there at the press, got the first copy, jumped on the plane, and flew to Delhi to go to Vrindavan, where Prabhupada was. Were you there then, Bhagavad Ashraya? Yes. So you can imagine how triumphant the devotee was feeling. We've done it! We've done it! We've done the inconceivable! So the Prabhupada's Vyasa Puja ceremony had just finished. You see, Prabhupada had given his Vyasa Puja date as the deadline. So therefore the devotee came running in on the day of his Vyasa Puja, came into Prabhupada's room, full dandavats, triumphantly presented the last volume. Prabhupada just took it and said, oh, you have promised before the Vyasa Puja ceremony, now it is after. What would you have done? You'd have probably just dropped your bhakti, right? Forget this. Right? This is not what I signed up for. Here I'm giving everything to the guru, his divine grace. He doesn't even acknowledge it. Oh, you have promised before the ceremony, now it is after. You would have just, forget this, I'm out of here, right? That was Prabhupada's first reaction. Then later that night, he dictated a famous letter about how pleased he was. And he said, by this effort, all those involved will go back to Godhead. So we should keep in mind what the active principle of spiritual life is. Krishna is kept in the center by following the instructions of Parampara. So even though Bhishmadev has departed, and it's such a traumatic event, because he's so great, and he's gone, still everyone is glorifying Krishna. And Yudhishthira Maharaj is going to go about his duty of ruling. And he's even taking advice from Dhritarashtra, because Yudhishthira has no enemies. He's feeling for Dhritarashtra and Gandhari. And remember, Gandhari is presented as equal in potency as Bhishmadev. She's no ordinary person. All right, any questions? Yes?
We always like to stay within our comfort zone. Things that our life goes a certain way, we think that I can perform my devotional service in these parameters, and it becomes very difficult for us to take a risk or go outside their comfort zone? How do you know that?
Reminds me of, because I used to file Prabhupada's letters, both to him and the letters he wrote. There's no folio or database back then. So I had all the letters in my BBT office in Los Angeles, so I could see both sides. So I remember one former leader who had some problems, and he wanted to reestablish himself. He wrote Prabhupada that in order to once again reemerge as your leader and prove myself, I'd like to be sent to a dangerous place in the world where I can show valor. And in that way, by courage, taking up a dangerous task, I'll get your mercy again. Surrender. So Prabhupada wrote back. I saw the letter. I was shocked. Prabhupada wrote back, you're looking for a dangerous situation so that you can reestablish yourself? Please go to the morning and evening program. And everything will be fine. Please chant your rounds every day and follow the four regular principles. Everything will be okay. Someone this morning, I won't say who, I was asking about the person's chanting. Yeah, chanting is going on 60 rounds, except for this one period. I said, well, the chanting, the minimum should go on every day. The person said, wow, you really asked for a lot. I said, no, this is just the minimum. So let us begin with the basics of bhakti. And then if Krishna so desires, you may be serving in some situation that is difficult or not. We're not chasing difficulties, we're chasing Krishna's pleasure. For those few devotees who were preaching in the former communist countries, we were entranced by Prabhupada saying, anyone who preaches in communist or Muslim countries gets the special dust of my feet. So, wow, okay, let's go for it. I look back these days and I can't understand how I would have agreed to do such a thing. I was 27 years old at the time. What are you doing when you're 27, you know? Of course, the senior devotees here can tell you the amazing things that they've done. And then you look back and wonder, how did I do that? What got into me? It was Prabhupada's pure bhakti. The least thing we can do is the basics of bhakti yoga. The least we can do. And hopefully we'll do more than that in terms of racking our brains how to give Krishna to others. Because bhakti is universal. It's meant for the whole world. So especially if you've taken your birth in Bharat, it's your duty, as Lord Chaitanya says, to make your life successful and then help everyone in the world to become successful in spiritual life. Everyone in the world means everyone in the world. Because Lord Chaitanya has predicted, in every town and village my name will be heard. So we have to think how everyone can be attracted to Krishna and make progress. Anything else? Yes.
Can you just elaborate on the point where he said about living in the moment for service? And how do we live that? Because it is
I don't understand. What is it?
like living in the moment, is it good or bad? Or should we always meditate on Krishna? Can you elaborate?
Always meditate on what gives Krishna the most pleasure. That's what the moment is, an opportunity to serve Krishna in the best way. In conditioned life, there's no such thing as a free moment. The moment is conditioned by the past, and it's conditioning the future. But under the influence of the illusory energy, we have this idea that it's the moment, the magic of the moment. Be with it. Let the moment be with you. It's all conditioned, chain reaction. Your moment is conditioned by your past. And then what you do in the present moment, which is conditioned by the past, affects your conditioning for the future. It's a trap. Yet people go around talking about be mindful of the moment. There's so many seminars, workshops, and courses online about mindfulness. I even found one called Mindful Dishwashing. Was I talking about this at the ashram Thursday? Yeah, it's true. When you have the dish in your hand and it's got some food remnants on it, you focus fully as you wash the remnants away. You harmonize with the whole dishwashing situation. We want to be mindful of Krishna's pleasure. Therefore, Krishna says twice in Bhagavad Gita, Mamana Bhava Madbhakta, to always think of me, become my devotee. Thinking of Krishna, being Krishna's devotee means what will give Krishna pleasure. That's why when in Chaitanya Charitamrita, the Brahmana in South India who had invited Mahaprabhu to his home, fed him lunch. The entire family washed the feet and took the water that washed Mahaprabhu's feet on their heads. And then the Brahmana made a request. I can't take it anymore. The whiplashing from the material energy. Oh, these family affairs are too much. Take me with you. The Lord Chaitanya told him, you don't speak like that. Simply, wherever you go, whomever you meet, teach the science of Krishna. In that way, you'll meet me again. And Mahaprabhu said, actually, in that way, you'll always be with me. So if you want the association of Lord Chaitanya and his associates, wherever you go, whomever you meet, teach the science of Krishna. Anything else? Questions from this side? Yes?
You're talking about how when the disciple receives instructions from the spiritual master, there's some distance, especially in terms of intelligence.
There doesn't have to be.
How do we avoid that? Sometimes it does come.
We're always praying that we can take the instructions of our spiritual master as our life and soul. That requires constant effort. I've given you some heavy instructions. Just, write a letter every 6 months. That's real. That's a heavy order these days. We require a constant attitude of checking ourselves. We don't want to become callous and insensitive in any relationship. What to speak of relationship with senior devotees. So it's a constant effort. If you were a married man, you would soon find out that it's not that, well, we talked last month. Isn't that enough? Right? Every day you've got to show sensitivity. As the relationship handbooks say, every day you've got to make a deposit in the emotional bank account, right? Otherwise you're doomed. So in any relationship, you have to have ongoing sensitivity so that there's ongoing reciprocation. Similarly with one's spiritual master. You have to be mindful of that. The effects of Kali Yuga mean forgetfulness. Just like Indra in the 6th canto. He didn't stand up when Brihaspati came to his courtroom, his throne room. He didn't stand up. What was he thinking? He comes here every day. But Brihaspati took that as a severe offense. And therefore the demigods lost their heavenly kingdom. Anything else? Last question. All right. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.